Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Average Throwers Club Season 2, trick number 8, where we'll be doing a continuation of the meta combo. This is part 2, and this is what it looks like. There are a lot more steps to this, and it is a little harder than last week, but let's dive right in. We're going to start this trick with a standard breakaway and go like we're going into an undermount by putting our non-throw hand under the string. For the purpose of learning this one, we won't start in the undermount, just right here with our non-throw hand under the string. We'll then get into a chopsticks wrap mount on our throw hand, but not on the trapeze. Same trick there though. From here, we'll be throwing the slack over from our throw hand over the yo-yo. We won't actually be pinching, but we will be hopping the yo-yo up a little bit. Once we land that slack around that back half of the yo-yo, we'll go ahead with our 3 throw hand fingers here, wrap around that string connected to our throw hand, throw finger, and then also curl the throw hand pointer finger around the one string there, like this. Now, if we were to drop our non-throw hand, it would be in a slack, and this is what we want. We're going to get that slack from this position as it falls around the top or back side here of our throw hand wrist. So we would drop it and then use the momentum there to carry it like so. While we do that, we will also be rolling the yo-yo over our throw hand pointer finger. Practice these two separately and then get them together and it will look like this. We'll show it a few more times here. Try to slow it down for you. That way we can see what it's supposed to look like. Once we've got that part down, we're going to go ahead and make a rejection slack out the backside. This is what that will look like. So again, we're here, over, and then we're going to push the yo-yo out in front and take that string that's on the back of our hand and pull that off the back side of the yo-yo. That's going to create the slack right here. And again, pushing the yo-yo out to the front will make this easier. So boom, like that. We're also going to take that slack and it'll be behind. We're going to take it over to the front or over our throw hand wrist. Again, here's what that looks like. Quick tip here, as you can see, I do grab with my throw hand as that slack comes over. That way it remains the same size as I land the yo-yo into the slack, which is the next part we'll learn. Just make sure to get this motion down from the back to the front first. Once we've completed that, we'll be landing the yo-yo in the slack. And for credit this week, you will be landing it in the slack as it comes over. Yes, this is more difficult, but this is what that looks like. Now from here, you can see that I inverted my non-throw hand pointer finger, and that is because we are going to go ahead and start this triangle formation. We've learned this before, but we'll pop it up from the back, almost like, not necessarily an Eli hop, but a bucket hop. And when we release, we'll be throwing our finger down onto the string connected to our throw finger. This is what that looks like. As long as you don't miss like me here. We'll go over it again. This is the triangle formation. Once we land in that triangle, we'll go ahead and pop it out the back over the formation and onto the front string for a standard green triangle. So again, we'll work on this hop and pick, and then out the back and over the top. So here is that last part all together. Now, this is a more difficult and longer trick this week. If you have any questions, just go ahead and throw them in the Discord for us. Good luck this week, Average Throwers Club. Don't forget to tag us and post.